So first off, happy Halloween if you celebrate, and I'm actually in my living room right now. So I was setting up my camera and my tripod upstairs just in my bedroom in front of my bed like I always do, and then I just kind of decided that I wanted to give it a little bit of a change of pace and change of scenery, and I thought it was a holiday, so like, I don't know, I just kind of got in the mood. So I like ran my tripod downstairs and I set it up, and I saw that the lighting was okay, and I was like, yay, we're gonna film right here today. So I actually want to switch up my lighting and a lot of, not my lighting, I do want to switch up my lighting. It's not very good in my bedroom, but I want to switch up my scenery in a lot of videos. I feel like just having different backgrounds just adds a little bit of like fun to your videos and stuff. So yeah, that is why I'm in my living room right now, and you can tell that two very girly girls live in my apartment. Elle and I had so much fun decorating. We have like a hot pink couch and stuff like that. But anyways, today is my last video for the Mark Miss Glambitious campaign that Elle and I have been doing, and this contest has been so much fun for us, and it has been so amazing to see all of your, contest videos and all that type of stuff. So basically, if you're not familiar, I will link all of the, previous videos. This is week 7, so I'll link all of the, 1 through 6 in the bottom bar below. But basically, this is just a contest where you can enter to win $2,000, the title of Miss Glambitious, and a video Skype chat with Elle and I. So it's something we've been working on for quite a while, and I can't believe that this is going to be my last video for it. It's totally crazy. But today I wanted to talk to you guys about m.powerment. m.powerment is a charity component of Mark that is dedicated to preventing the cycle of dating abuse and violence against young women, and they kind of strive to empower women to stop this before it even starts happening. So I was kind of shocked to learn that the statistics of this are that girls ages 16 to 24 experience the highest rate of intimate partner violence, which, being in that age bracket myself, I cannot imagine a girl my age that is going through this, and she might not have someone to turn to and say, you know what, I need help. A lot of girls feel like it might be their fault or something like that they brought it upon themselves and that they can't really get out of it, but you always can. Mark believes that one of the major things to kind of stop this and prevent it is just talking about it. Talk to your friends about it. Even just bringing it up, you don't know if they might be going through it and they're too scared or embarrassed or something to tell you about it. But if you talk to them and you tell them, if this ever does happen, don't accuse them of it actually happening, but say, just know that I'm always going to be there for you, and if this does happen, I'm not going to judge you, and I am going to help you do whatever it takes to get out of this harmful relationship. Sometimes that is all girls need to kind of push them over the edge and say, you know what, this is a bad relationship, I am going to get out of this before it gets even worse. So I think that Mark has a really great campaign going with it, basically just kind of to educate young women about it and just tell us all, what it is. It doesn't have to be physical violence. It can be emotional. It can be mental. It doesn't have to be actually leaving bruises on your body. It can leave bruises on your heart, and it can hurt just as badly. So Mark has some cause-specific products where 100% of the proceeds actually go to m.powerment. So this is actually the Have a Heart necklace, and I'll get close so you guys can see it. Okay, so that is one side. I think it's really pretty. It has this cute detail, and then on the back it has the Mark signature m.powerment heart. So I have mine in silver, but they also have it in gold. They also have a matching bracelet. They have a Link to My Heart bracelet. They have a Glow Baby Glow lip gloss, which is really pretty, and then they also have a Power of Change necklace, which I like. You could get them one of these products for the holiday coming up, and to them, first off, it'll just look like a great piece of amazing quality jewelry that is really cute that they could wear with pretty much anything they own, and you can kind of decide for each friend if they should get silver or gold or what they already have a lot of and what they kind of need and stuff. But then once you tell them kind of the story behind it, I think it's really beautiful. If you're going to purchase a gift anyways, why not do something that's actually going to give back in the process? So you will feel great giving it to them. They will feel amazing wearing it and supporting it. And just, it's another way to kind of bring up the issue to all of your friends and just to be able to talk openly to everybody about it, because that is the main thing that we're trying to kind of convey and get across, that everybody just needs to be comfortable talking about it. And that way, if they do notice that it starts happening to them or that it is happening to them, that they have someone to turn to and they have someone to talk to. m.powerment by Mark gives girls the opportunity to build a greater self-confidence and become a leader in advancing one's kind of self-empowerment and inspiring others and just build yourself to the highest potential, which I think is really great. All right, so for this week's, which is actually the last video challenge, all you have to do is submit a video telling how you do good or how you give back, and title it Mark Miss Glambitious Week 7. So I just kind of want to start and show you guys kind of like what my video would be. So my mom does this, and she has done it for as long as I can remember, and she said that she learned it from her dad. So she started doing this when he taught her to, and she kind of taught me to do it at a young age. And I should do it more than I do it. I probably do it maybe a couple times every few months, but it's something that I wish I could do more. So basically what my mom does is she carries around these little handwritten notes that she has. So this one says, show a random act of kindness, pass it on. And then she always writes a little quote on the bottom that says, be kind to everyone you meet, for we are all fighting our own battles, which is one of my favorite quotes, because it's one of those things where if you're having a horrible day and you have to go to the grocery store after work or something, or after school to pick up stuff for dinner, and you're storming through and you shove somebody accidentally and you think, oh my God, well, I'm having a horrible day. Like it's one of those things where you don't know what battle they're fighting on their own. They may have something that is going on in their life that might not be as bad as your day, or maybe it's even worse. But it kind of just reminds you that you need to be nice to everybody because you don't know what they are going through. And then my mom always dates it at the top. So that is what mine looks like. But what my mom does is she does this with, just random things. But I remember the first time I really kind of remember doing it is we were shopping. I was probably like 6 years old, and we were at a little kid's store, and she had little coupons, the ones that like if you spend $50, you get $25 off. So you have to spend money, but then you get money back. And it's the ones that are only available for like a certain time frame, like they're open for like a week. And I remember, I spent so long trying clothes on, and then she let me pick out a couple, and we went up to the cash register, and for each $50 or whatever, she had a coupon. But then she had some left over because we hadn't spent that many $50, and the lady said, would you like to get anything else? And my mom said no, and I realized she was, putting them back in her purse, and I was still so young that this is one of like my first memories of having kind of like a conscious thought about being nice to other people and being kind. But my mom was putting it into her purse, and she pulled it back out, and she pulled out one of these notes with it. And she turned to the lady behind her, and she handed it to her. And she said, you can use these coupons, which the lady might have had her own coupons, but my mom still gave it to her. She didn't, go use it on herself just because she had them. My mom gave it to her, and she gave her this note, and the lady read it, and she was like, wow, I'm going to pass this on. And she actually asked for my mom's phone number, which since this, I think there have only been like 2 other people that have ever tried to get back in contact with my mom. But she called my mom about a week later and was like, I just want to let you know I did this for my neighbor. And my mom was just kind of surprised that someone had actually taken it. And you might do a random act of kindness. The last time I did it, I was actually going through a drive-through, and when you go up to the window, they like pay yours and then it shows the next person's order. I had them go ahead and pay for that person's as well, and I handed them a note and I said, please hand this to them. So it was something that I have no idea if the person in the car behind me even, cared that I picked up their tab. It wasn't expensive at all. I think it was like $5, but it's just something that you can do for someone else. So that's my little way that I like to be kind to others and do good in my community. And I think that we should all have these little notes just on hand. So my whole family always carries these little note cards around with us, and I thought it was really cute, and I wanted to tell you guys about it because that is my, I guess, way of doing good and my way of feeling good about myself as well, because when I do it, I really feel great for like the whole day afterwards, especially if you give it to them like in person and it's something where you can see their reaction, if they're very grateful for it. And there are going to be times when people aren't going to be that grateful for it, and they're just kind of going to shrug it off and be like, oh, thanks, but there are going to be times where they are going to surprise you with how much it does mean to them. And if you get one of these notes, or if you have someone do a random act of kindness to you, pass it on. Make sure that you do it to someone else. So that is today's video, and this is the last video in the Miss Glambitious campaign. And I also just wanted to let you guys know that next week, the 7 video finalists as well as the 3 handpicked finalists are going to be announced, and voting is going to begin. So I will leave links to all of that in the bottom bar below, but make sure that you just, you go to the Meet Mark tab on ellenblair.com, you comment, you share, and all that type of stuff, and you can be entered to win some grab bags and some fun prizes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is one of my favorite kinds of videos to do, just ones that even me just doing this video, when I go and I upload it and stuff, I feel like maybe one person is going to listen to what I said, and one person is going to write out a note and seek out someone to do something kind for and give them that note. And then maybe that person's going to pass it on and maybe they're not, but if they do, how amazing would that be? So that's kind of why I really wanted to do this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you or someone you know is in an abusive relationship, make sure to seek help, and it's not something to be embarrassed about or anything like that. It's something that it's actually very courageous to tell people about it and to kind of speak out. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.